Grand Rising, all praise be to the Most High, living one. I don't serve nothing dead. Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakadash. I say, um, yeah, the thing is, listen up. People have the right to say whatever they want. They can feel however they feel, and they will speak their mind. It is theirs. It's their conscience. It was in the person. What's in the person will flow off the tongue. I can be negative. I can choose to be negative and full of rage and hate. But why? For what? The Most High living one. You kill and you make alive, right? Dry bones live. Dry bones live. If I say something, I know damn well I am held accountable on earth and in the heavens. On earth and in the heavens. You know, I know the Father is not all love. He chastises his children. How do you know that? How do you know that he chastises? Because you're a child. These are the sons. These are we call the sons of the Most High living one. You can feel like that or not. How you feel? Is it through the pain? Is it through the suffering? And do you endure? Shall you endure? Will you endure? Will you give up? Will you give up? Job tried. Tried by whom? By whom? Sent by whom? He said, try, my servant. Go ahead. Go ahead. Why? I, if I had to look at it from the Most High's point of view when he's speaking, go ahead, because I know what I put in him. I know what I have put in my servant, because he put it there, to give him the strength to resist the wow of that one, the adversary. Your adversary is just that. A person will make themselves your adversary because they forget that. Don't you know ye yourselves are the temple of the Most High? And so the Most High does what he wishes. As I pray, he does what he wishes with me, my Father, my Heavenly Father. And I would obey my earthly Father. If he gave me a command to do something, and when we got, there's no problem. I would do it. But I have to live by the command, right? Honor thy mother and thy father, so that thy days shall be long. There's an end with that. Because if you don't do that, how can you do it with your brother? You know, I don't know you. I didn't make you. I didn't create you. I didn't form you in the womb. I know the Most High formed. And some make it out successfully. Father, let your will be done. Father, let your will be done, not mine. It is written in there too. His ways are not our ways. His thoughts are not our thoughts. Who has seen the Most High and lived? Who? Can you hear the voice, the whisper? Or does the angels come around? You're thankful for the angels that to keep you safe. My Lord. I say, yeah, I have fear of the Most High, not man. What can man do to me that the Father can't? What's impossible with man is not impossible with the Father. I say, Alpha, Omega. Whatever a person chooses to, hey, listen, I ain't got nothing to do with that. You see, I'm one person. I'm one person. And I know the beginning of wisdom is fear of the Most High. If he created you, I'm sure you fear him because you know that he created you. You know it ain't no way you can unknow it. You feel it inside. You know, um, you can try to explain it. The person won't believe you. Maybe, I don't know. I have no idea. because you have to talk and communicate. Are we on the same level? Are we on the same level? Because it is levels to this. Yeah, I can't say what level I'm on truly. I can't. The Father knows. Maybe He got me on the short bus. But if He got me on the short bus, don't you worry about the short bus I'm on. This is short. Eventually I'll get on the long one. I'll get right. If I can't get right. But he that tries to save his life shall lose his life. Who your life belong to? Yourself? Are you selfish? My life don't belong to myself. And it never did. So, if you think your life belong to yourself, hey, listen, whatever. People sometimes need to possess you for help. He says, so you give your time away to them. But other time, you pray and you meditate and you give thanks for what you have. Hold tight to it. Hold tight to it. May more abundance come and the manna rain from heaven, if it please the Most High. We heap hackles on our own head, even with thought. I don't want to think nothing bad about it, brother. I don't. But energy don't lie. Why you mad? I could walk around mad and think about the people that was on these here trees, just swinging in the breeze, strange fruit. I could be mad about it, but I know the Father's will shall be done. He has lived by the sword shall die by it. Those that lead into captivity shall be taken into captivity. Don't you hear the word of the Most High? Do we send it out and it goes back void? Are you really listening? Am I listening? Am I trying to be obedient? Is that means I'm a slave because I'm submissive to the Most High? Well, if it pleases the Most High for me to be a slave, it will be a slave under the Most High, no problem. The living one, the Father that we serve, we know whom we worship. We know He ain't no joke, right? Is life? Is life real? Is this a simulation? I know they say it's a mist. It's a mist. It's a vapor. What are we in the sight of the Most High, the Creator? And maybe they don't believe in now or whatever. Or how can we relate? Do you feel what I feel? Can you feel what I feel? If I get cut, will you feel it? If I bite my tongue, would you feel it? The essence, the present. You can feel the presence of the one that's in the midst. It is strange to me how people don't see that we're seen before the eyes of everyone. And we could be at some moment, like right now, if everyone on the planet was to tune in to me speak on, right? Not that I need them to, hear nothing about none of that. Um, Connected, just like that. Boom. At the same time, we went live. If I go live and everybody tune in, is there, why? It's judgment. At the end of the day, prophecy must be fulfilled. Are you part of it? Am I? We here. We're talking. Got to be. Now, what's our fate? You know it. You know your fate. There's an appointed time, and it's a time and season for everything. Manifestation. You know, who wrote this movie? I say, did you? You wrote the thing. This is only your story, right? No, it's not only my story. Because if that was the case, I'd be the only one in it, right? So no, it's not. But it's funny and it's not funny at the same time. You say you shall laugh upon high. It's written, you know. But at the same time, what do we do about that? Did I say anything? Can you relate to anything that I said? But even if you can't, I tried. Speak up. Why we have the freedom of speech. Did I create that? Freedom of speech. You know what I mean? Blame it on me. I'm the problem. I'm the problem. You know? No, I don't think so. I don't think, if you're on here listening to me, I don't think you're the problem. We wrestle not with flesh and blood, but spiritual wickedness in high places. Shalom.